Angelina Santa Maria.
It was July 13th, 2007. By far the most beautiful day I'd ever seen, and one I'll never forget. It was just about 70 degrees that afternoon. The sky was a powder blue, not a cloud in sight, kind of like today. It was also sad and somber as I drove my mother Jackie and my stepfather Jim to the funeral of Army Major Sid Brookshire. I was so distraught and upset with myself that I didn't get to go visit him in Rhode Island at the War College where he was teaching before he headed to Iraq. Sid cared about his men. He cared about his country. He wore his uniform with pride. He loved the outdoors and he enjoyed riding his motorcycle. He cared about his family. He cared about his wife, Karen, the love of his life, and his two beautiful daughters, Faith Ann and Bethany. He was a man of integrity, strong character, and he cared deeply and strongly about what our American flag stands for. The red stripes proclaiming fearless courage and the integrity of American men and boys, the self-sacrifice and devotion of American mothers and daughters, the white stripes representing liberty and equality for all, the blue representing loyalty and faith, the stars representing eternal principles, liberty, justice, and humanity. And as a whole, our flag represents freedom of speech, religion, assembly, the press, and the sanctity of the home. It is the sacred emblem of our country. It symbolizes our birthright, our heritage of liberty, purchased with blood and sorrow, which is why when I stood in front of Sid's casket, the casket covered by the American flag, her stars at his head and her stripes over his left shoulder, I knew then that we are the land of the free because of the brave. Sid was assigned to the 1st Battalion, 64th Armor Regiment, 2nd Brigade Combat Team, 3rd Infantry Division, Fort Stewart, Georgia, and he died on June 20th, 2007 in Baghdad of wounds sustained when an improvised explosive device detonated near his vehicle. Also killed were Army First Class David Bentz, Staff Sergeant Darren Hubble, and Specialist Joe Trafuros. The memorial and funeral was filled with great honor and pride. The honor guard, their traditional rifle gun salute, the Patriot Guard riders stood as protectors. The folding of the flag, that magnificent flag. I recall hearing one of the girls asking before the ceremonies began, "Who is that?" She was referring to the casket. My niece, who was maybe 7 then, responded, "That's Daddy." Her voice was so strong and assertive and so proud. The medals of honor given to Karen, Sid's mother, Jo Beth, and my stepfather, Jim. And last but not least, the heartfelt and moving taps that were played as we bowed our heads there in front of our veteran, our hero. These are the final treasured memories that we have of my stepbrother, Sid. And now I know this. No veteran should ever have their honor and their service compromised or reduced. Sacred rights and honor should always and forever be part of the lasting memory of a service member, no matter what branch, no matter what rank, or if they served a day or for decades. Not now and not ever. The proposed budget cuts of these honors and rights must be restored, and in the future, these honors and rights should never be negotiated or compromised. I'm Angelina Santa Maria, a Connecticut resident, a proud sister, of a soldier killed in Iraq, the daughter of a Vietnam veteran, and a granddaughter of a World War II veteran. God be with our servicemen and women, and God bless America.